Good morning everyone, welcome to Stockley Park. This is my first video after Mayhem. There was going to be another first video, but I've decided, whilst I've got the opportunity of having some special guest appearance with me, I'm going to plump this one in instead. So, welcome to little baby George.
Hello.
This is my oldest daughter Andrea, who's having a mental breakdown. And this is her soon-to-be husband, Captain Jack. Say hello, Captain Jack.
Not Captain Jack Sparrow.
Not Captain Jack Sparrow, but they're pointing because we've got an even more special guest with us. Wow, stay! Haven't we? So we're in Stockley Park, everyone. We're going to walk all 3.5 miles round going into the other field. I'll tell you about it as we get going. Say hello, little baby George.
Hello.
They're going to see you again soon, little baby George, in Los Angeles, but we made that 1 month ago, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're going to go that way, by the way, Blithering Falls. So they seem to be keen to get on with it, everybody, especially Andrea. So let's get to work. Right, morning, everyone. It's a bit of a rush start because my eldest daughter, Andrea, was about to have a mental breakdown. So I tell you what the day is. Today is... What's the date today, George? It's cup final day, isn't it? Chelsea are playing Man City in a couple of hours' time. We're leaving for Windsor at about 5:30ish. Right, whilst I just do it. So it's cup final day, everyone. In a few hours' time, Man City are going to play Chelsea in the cup final. I think it's about the 16th of May. So, let me just tell you something. You're going to see a video in a few days' time, which I made in about late January. That was my original first one after Mayhem. I thought, oh, I'll get that made. So you're going to now see that, and that will say, oh, welcome back after Mayhem. But I've just got back from Spain with little baby George, Andrea, Jack's parents, Lauren and Mrs. O. So we just got back from Spain last night and we've got the day off. Well, Mrs. O's gone to work actually, but what happened was, come on Wosty, keep going, good boy. What happened was, I went to do the park run this morning in Stockley Park on the other side of the bridge, and then it was postponed. Apparently they couldn't get enough volunteers, which was a shame. There was about 20 people there. So I said, me being me, I said, I tell you what everyone, let's just sort of do a run together. So there was quite a few of us doing a run together around Stockley Park. We didn't know each other, we're all strangers. But strangers in the night, we're taking chances. Did you like that? A bit of Frank dropped in, hey? A bit of Frank. So, you used to ride the horses here, Andrea? Here. So, we done a run and then there was loads of litter by a bench. So what I'd done was I cleaned it all up. I didn't have no litter picking equipment, but I picked it all up. And I half filled the bin. Anyway, I'll show you when we get there. In the meantime, everyone, let's just keep moseying along. Look at the horses. So that's Andrea, my eldest. She used to ride horses here, look. I have a bit of an allergy to horses, so I won't get too close. And then we've got Wosty with us as well, so I'll catch you a bit further along, everyone. This little baby George. So George has been over for a week and a bit. He goes back on Monday. He's flying back to Los Angeles on Monday. He's doing really well for him. So actually, let's have a quick word with him. George, whilst I'm filming, tell everyone about your flying and how you're doing.
Very well. I'm instructing people how to fly.
Do you want to face the camera while you're talking?
Yeah, I'm teaching people how to fly, and I'm flying a lot, going lots of different places, and it's a lot of fun.
There you go. Well done, George.
Thanks.
George flew me when I was in America back in when was it?
January.
Late January, wasn't it? Well done, George. I'm just having an old man's mental block.
We flew from San Diego to Lake Havasu.
There we go. We flew from San Diego to Lake Havasu, and whilst we were there, and you're going to see it soon, I made a video at Los Angeles airport and little baby George will appear on that, but from our perspective that's already done. Sorry baby?
You're getting quite a bit already.
We'll get about 7 bags.
7 bags?
Probably on this entire loop. That's about par for the course. I'll say par for the course because we're on the golf course. What do I know? So yeah, so we got back from Spain last night. We got the train from, do you know what? We flew back to Gatwick because obviously I got lumbered with all the fares. Apart from Jack's parents who came because Andrea and Jack were looking for wedding venues. Hello Jack.
Hello.
Oh, Jack's the best table tennis player here, by the way. Just to add that to the video. World champion, there you go. So they were looking at wedding venues and Jack's parents came as well and they're a similar age to us, all bar a few months. We're going left up the hill. Just get this little bit of glass. The bigger bits that I can get, especially with the dog and whatnot in there. So yeah, they looked at wedding venues. Me and Mrs O didn't go with them that day. We let Jack's parents go with them. There was only room for 2. So we didn't go to the wedding venues. We just saw a few places earlier. So they're looking at getting married next year over in Spain. And then as we stand for moving, we've accepted an offer on the house, but they're waiting to get a mortgage. And I've also accepted an offer on the property I own in Kent. And they're waiting to get a mortgage. But I'm running a bit, my patience is wearing thin because it's been 8 weeks. And I texted them both last week and said, how's the mortgage offers going? Well, we're still waiting. So I said, you've got 2 more weeks and then I'm going to go put it on with an agent. So I suggest you push them. That might encourage them to get what I want done. So I'll catch you on the other side of the cable stayed bridge, everyone. I'm going to dump this bag. We got a couple of bags as well at the entrance, which I'll show you at the end. In the meantime, I'm walking up this steep hill with this heavy bag, so I'll catch you on the other side. Just heading to where I was this morning, everyone. So as I said, just to recap, we got back from Spain last night. Mrs O has gone to the shop with Lauren. Not the shop you saw in the recent video during Mayhem. That one's gone. That one is well and truly gone. So, and what they want to do, oh, I've been called, so we're going to play a game called Imposter. Yeah? And you're allowed 2 rounds. Who's got the phone?
You go first. You go play
I'll
one.
go first. Right, I'm not going to tell anyone.
Are you going to show the camera?
Show the camera.
Who you are?
I'm going to be player 1. So, word for player 1, you have to tip on it. So what we have to do is one of us is the imposter and one of us, the other 3 will be
What then?
the other 3, and you get 2 rounds each of where you say the words.
Player 4.
George is player 4. Go on, little baby George. Who's going to go first then?
Jack.
Yeah, play one. Go. I'll go first then.
Shall we do it while we're walking?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go for
Speak up so the camera can hear you.
galvanise.
Right.
Oh, I've just sniffed.
Who's player 2?
I'll go next. Glue.
Sellotape.
Classroom.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one.
Thanks.
Right, another go then, Jack, for round 2.
I'm gonna say A4.
A4. Okay, I'm going to go for folder.
Organised.
Your go, George. Gun. Right, so we've all had 2 goes. Now we have to guess. Now we have. Oh, now we have to guess who the imposter is. So, George,
Say George.
I'm not happy with your answers.
I thought you gave good ones.
I think classroom's a good heading. That's what they would have given you.
But this one doesn't do it.
I think classroom's a good hint as well.
In year 7, someone in my class, he used one of these devices on his hand and had to go to the hospital.
It's true, Gerard.
I can't remember.
No, but I would have told him. And then the gun, well, it can also come in the form of a gun.
Well, mine are obvious why.
What did you say, Gerard?
Glue and folder.
What did you say, Gerard?
I said organised.
Hang on, why are they obvious?
Because they are.
No, but why?
Explain it.
Well, you know why, because of the word, which I can't say in case of the imposter finds out.
I think I know who the imposter is.
It's you.
All right, come on then, let's point at who we think the imposter is.
2, 1.
Who is it?
Two are pointing at me, I'm pointing at Jack, Jack's pointing at Andrea. I'm the imposter! I was the imposter and I was found out.
What was your hint?
Bind. That's why.
You wasn't able to explain.
What was the word?
Stapler.
Stapler. So it said bind. So I said folder and glue.
You wasn't able to explain yourself.
No, I know. Go on, Wosty, keep going. I was the imposter, everyone.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Right, just why I'm here. So this is where I came this morning. And I tidied up just with my hands and whatnot. I'll chuck it in, Jack.
The load there.
Oh, we're going to get a bit here. So I don't do wood. I'll just get these bags. It's quite mucky around here. The bench up here this morning was filthy, but I tidied it all. Oh, look, Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, look, and Toto. Oh, was that a misuse of the verbal moralities, Jack? No, I can have that. That's all right. I can live with that. I'm always saying that. So everyone, this is where I came this morning. You want that path?
Yeah, either. Hey.
I'll catch you up. I'm just going to empty this bag.
On the right or left?
The left of them. So everyone, this is where I came this morning when all the shenanigans behind me has stopped. This bin was only half full and I parked in this car park, which you've seen on many a video. And then what I done was I kept doing little, after my run, I kept doing little shuttles, picking up all these cans and whatnot. Look, I've got a bit of room in the bag. I'll take a bit of pressure. But I've probably got about a bag's worth of stuff from here this morning, believe it or not. Right, let's just put that in there, tidy it up. So yeah, as I said, so this morning there was no park run because of the lack of volunteers. So what I done was, I'd done a run and then loads of people turned up. So we sort of done a run together. We done another lap, a few of us did. So there we go, bag one, far end of Stockley Park. Let's put a fresh bag on, everyone. Let's catch up the other morons. And I'll see you over there. This was the bench, everyone, that I cleaned this morning. And then, as I said, no park run, so I just got on with it. I just done an improvised run, as I've told you. And then I said to Andrea and George, they wanted to go to the Virginia Waters, but I said, we're in a little bit of a hurry and we want to get back for the cup final later. So I said to them, let's just go to Stockley because it needs a clean. And it's a 3.5 mile walk around. We're doing the entire circumference. So we're going to cross back over the cable stayed bridge in a little while. I'm just going to get what I can in the meantime. So just about my trip to Spain, we went last Sunday, got a 6 o'clock flight out of Heathrow. It's 2 hours down to Malaga. Then we just got the train to the resort we was going to. Coming back to Heathrow was so expensive. And as I was paying for 6 tickets, it was £38 to come back to Gatwick, £230 to come back to Heathrow. So I saved over £1,200 flying back to Gatwick. And all I had to do was get a train from Gatwick up to Farringdon and then get the Lizzie line. What the bloody hell's that? I can't see, but there's something going on. So yeah, it's so much money. I mean, I live close to Heathrow, as you know, but I thought, basically I paid for all the train fares as well, and then I saved £1,100 for having the hassle of an extra hour on the train. That's a lot of money to save, 1,100 quid. That's a hell of a lot of money to save. So, but we had a nice time, as I said. Spain was lovely. I love going to Spain. So, and it looks like I'll be going next year with Andrea and Jack for the wedding. In the meantime, everybody, that was bag 3. I'd done 2 at the entrance, which I'd done before I started filming. So it's a long walk around here, so I'm going to have plenty of footage for a video. So just as a prequel, as I said, I made a video back at the end of January, which you'll see next. It'll be the next video I release in about 4 or 5 days time. That was my original mayhem video. Then I made another video not that long ago, in about early April, and I even say on it, I'm not going to say where it's from, you'll just have to see it, but I even say on it, this should have been my first one after mayhem. I was sort of saying the first one I felt a bit rushed. Now after making the pair of them, now because I've got the children with me, great little baby George, neither of them are going to be it, so I'll catch them up. We're just going to walk around these little football pitches. This is where the park run starts and ends, by the way, here. So it was me shouting at everyone about 3 hours ago saying no park run, go home. And then I was like, I tell you what, let's all do a lap at our own pace. So it was about 18 or 19 of us. We're going to go that way. 18, as my Andrea's got the sense of direction. My Andrea get lost in the phone box. Honestly, Lauren, she's got a dad's sense of direction. George is about half and half. But Andrea, she's a real blithering fool. She'd get lost in the phone box. So yeah, so we're about 18 or 19 of us done one lap together at our own pace, which was nice. And then we all said, see you next week. And I've already volunteered for park run for next week, so it can go ahead. I've sent them an email. I got home, I was watching Chili's video. He had my go on Barry thing that I left him last week, and he gets it out. That's the video, that's the day. He gets his bit of paper out when the Barry goes past. He doesn't say it because it was poor. I'll have to reprimand him for that. My nephew Chili, I'm Uncle Gerard now, by the way, because someone said, oh, your nephew Chili does some good litter picking as well. So I texted him, I said, Chili, look at this. I screenshotted it and then sent him it. So now I'm Uncle Gerard. Unky Gerard. Right, everyone, I'll catch you further up. Winning! Winning! Just steadily accumulating a bit. Don't know what these are. They look like sort of candle holders to a degree. Let's just pick them up. My Andrea's just said to me, she said, I didn't realise there was so much crap on the floor, Dad. I said, this is nothing. We've only got a bag and a half so far, apart from the couple we got at the entrance. This side doesn't tend to get as dirty as the other side. We're on the far side of the cable stayed bridge at the moment. The Stockley bypass side of it, I should say. She said, I can't believe it. She said, I would have walked around here and thought there was nothing. I said, yeah, but you remember I'm a battle-hardened litter picker and I know where to look. I said, most people just don't look for it, so they're just not aware of it. They don't realise how much there is. It's not until you start saying to them, my Lauren, because she's in the car with me all the time, she says, Dad, litter. I said, yeah, let's just concentrate on what we're doing, Loz. You just do your nutting otherwise. I mean, it's got really bad. The council got really bad at emptying the bins around us lately. Seems like, I don't know, seems like they're on them. I know the council are close to bankrupt. How you can bankrupt yourself, I don't know, but a lot of it's done through, a lot of the money that the councils get goes into care and whatnot. And a lot of it, I think something like 100 grand a week, is paying off debt interest. So even the bins now ain't getting emptied once a week. That video that Chili released today with the bin all overflowing, it just seems like they're just not doing it. No idea why, but it's just, you know, it's just making it worse. It's just making it worse. But Andrea said, yeah, she said, I never realised, Dad, there was so much. I said, yeah, you easy get loads. Once you start looking for it, you start finding it, without a doubt. All these little bits like this add up, I goes. All these little things around drinks bottles and whatnot. Anyway. Oh, I thought I saw something in there. Maybe it was just my imagination. So. Right, everyone. There's not much to report at the moment. I'll probably see you on the other side of the cable stayed bridge in the more familiar area. Look at those clowns, look at them. Little baby George, little baby Andrea, and Jack the Hat. I'll catch you a bit further up the hill, everyone, or on the other side. Everybody, that's Jack. On Mayhem, you showed that the quiz has started. Now I've refined the quiz, it gets better.
Oh, one more question, yeah.
Once I've done this, Jack, you can do the quiz question. I'm just tidying up here, mate, because it's a mess. I mean, this really shouldn't be here because this is the dog poo bin. But I'll put it tidy. Right, Jack, over to you. We're going to give everyone how long? Right, this is Jack, everybody. Oh, hand over the camera, don't do that. This is Jack, everybody. Fire away with the question, Jack.
Right, so first question was, which country has 3 capital cities?
Which country has 3 capital cities? Let's walk up a bit. We'll give our viewers time to answer.
You look like Popmaster.
Popmaster. No, there's no Ken Bruce here. We'll give everyone another 20 seconds. So the question is, from Jack the Hat, which country, oh, it stinks, that bag does. Just got a waft of that. Which country has 3 capital cities? Are you going to put everyone out of their misery in a sec, Jack? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jack, stand on your podium and tell the viewers which country has 3 capital cities.
That would be South Africa.
That'd be South Africa. And what are the cities? Could you enlighten us?
One of them's...
It was Cape Town?
Probably Cape Town, probably Joburg, and someone with some other...
Well, that's bleed. It's South Africa. He doesn't know why, but he just knows it's South Africa.
I know that has got 3 capital cities because it's got a judicial capital.
There you go.
An economic capital, some other capital.
There we go. One's a judicial capital, one's an economic capital, and one's a something else capital, just a capital. But he doesn't know why, because he's a blithering fool. He said to me back in... Let me tell you about Jack and Andrea. They built their own house down in Cornwall. Talk about that. They had 100 and... Well, I lent them a few grand, to which they paid me back a long time ago. But just... They bought the land and they built their own house. I'm telling you, I'm not bullshitting you. They built their own house. They're both, Andrea's 25 at the moment, Jack's 24 at the moment, and they're mortgage free. They built a lovely, it's a small 3-bedroom house with like a dining room and a kitchen and then a bathroom downstairs and then 3 bedrooms upstairs and a bathroom. How about that for endeavour, eh? How about that for endeavour? Put that in there. This bag absolutely stinks. I'm going to try and get it to the other side of the bridge, everyone, if I can. I've split it, but I've got other bags in my trousers that I can wrap it up in and they can hold it open for me. So we'll have another quiz question in a moment, everyone. Let's just get, oh, that bag stinks. Let's get on the other side of the bridge, up this hill, and we'll catch you up there. If you can see it, everyone. Well, Jack's running, but he's carrying bag 2, which is really bag 4, because as I said, we left 2 at the entrance. So I've got to be honest, I really do enjoy coming in Stockley Park. It's a shame it gets littered. That's the Stockley bypass as well. So you've seen me litter pick that. I've walked from sort of behind me all the way down to that slip road and back. But yeah, there's some satisfaction of litter picking in Stockley Park. I think it's just the fact as well that I come running in here. Last Saturday before we went to Spain, I done a 3.5 mile loop. Exactly this loop that I'm walking today. And as I said, and then I came in here this morning for the park run that never was. But it's just quiet. So, drop it there, Jack. Jack, drop that bag there. The rangers will pick it up. Yeah, just leave it on the corner. They'll pick that up if it's in plain sight. So that's bag 2 in the park, everyone, but bag 4 in total. As I said, we've got 2 at the beginning, which I didn't put on camera, just from Gould's Green to the side. Wosey looks like he's having a nice time. Looks like he's found a ball and whatnot. So it's just really a matter of just working our way along. We're just over halfway as far as the walk's concerned. We've done about 60%. George, tell the viewers where we're going tomorrow.
We're going up to Wolverhampton Wanderers.
We're going to football tomorrow, aren't we, George? We've got a 3 o'clock kickoff against the mighty Wolves. Oh, that's stuck in that, and so I'm not moving that out. Not unless I've got a digger. Now, Wolves have already been relegated. In the UK, you get relegated and promoted. So I know in the US and a few other places, there's just no relegation whatsoever. It's an alien concept. But over here,
they're adding it.
Oh, they are?
In the football, the soccer.
Oh, what, the soccer leagues in the US?
They're not the MLS, it's called the USL.
Okay, so they're adding some of it.
It's like the MLS is the Premier League and then USL is National League until Championship.
Okay.
And Orange County, I think we were in USL 1 or something.
There we go. So at a minor level, they're adding it. But in the UK, if you finish in the bottom 3, now Wolves and Burnley have already been relegated. There's just 2 matches to go. So we went to football last week, didn't we, George, against the mighty Bournemouth?
Yeah.
And we got Bournemouth lost a player, got a man sent off. Fulham had a massive advantage, and then 5 minutes later, Fulham got a man sent off. So it was 10 players each, and then Bournemouth scored a shot from outside the box that went in 1-0, and that was it, really. So we're hoping for better luck tomorrow against Wolves, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're hoping. So we're going to leave about 10. We're going down the Greasy Spoon.
Yeah.
We're going to go in the calf. George needs a fry up ways here. He's not getting enough fry ups over there, are you, mate? So my hay fever's starting to erupt. Yeah, I've been taking antihistamines now for a week.
Yeah.
But in here I can really, my nose is really irritated. I better not sniff, otherwise I'll be told off. Won't I, Ian? Won't I, Ross? We've all been told off so far. So for one reason or another. So let's keep going, everyone. We're just gonna, as I said, we're about just 60% of the walk now, and we're gonna walk around through the avenue of trees. As I said, we're on bag 3 in the park and bag 5 in total, and we'll get Jack to do his second quiz question, what he's been busting to tell us when we get a little bit further down.
Question 2?
No, not question 2 yet, but we've lifted Andrea up so she can have a better view of
Tree inbound.
tree. She can have a better view of the litter for us.
Bit over there.
Oh, it's a bit over there, we've been told. A bit over there. Oh, it's a golf ball. It must be one of yours, Jack. Look, it's ended up miles. It's ended up miles from the course. Let's keep walking down, everyone. All the shenanigans that's going on, and we're just enjoying. I'm just enjoying some time with the family, whilst I've got this opportunity that's presented itself. That's not a good ball to throw for him. It's the sort of one, there's another one there, look. It's the sort of thing he would swallow. Well, it's been an enjoyable litter pick. Andrew's just said to me, well, how many bags is that, Dad? I said, well, we've had 3 in the park so far, and this is really heavy now. There's a bin at the other end of the avenue of trees, and I said 2 at the entrance, so we're on 5 bags. I said we'll probably get 1 or 2 more walking back. I said me and Mrs. O once, on the first time we came in here, we got about 11 bags just walking around a shorter loop than this. And then you'll see Mrs. O again in Super September, because I come in here on about day 22 with her again, which we filmed about 6 weeks ago. As far as Super September is concerned, we are one to go. I've got one more video to film for Super September. Now, just while I'm on it, I hope you enjoyed Mayhem. I know a few of the videos were short, so what I've done for Super September is the shortest video is 44 minutes so far. The longest one's about 1 hour and 6. So on average 50 minutes every day for Super September. And as I said, I've got one more to film. I'm going to put up a little thingy beforehand to say guess how many bags I get. This avenue of trees I've told you about 1,000,000 times. I used to train down here. Well, I'm going to come in here in a couple of weeks time and do 10 or 12 runs along here. I'm not going to run here though. I'm not fit enough to run. Come on, Steve. I'm not fit enough to run all the way here, which is about 1.5 miles, and then do say the reps. Yeah. Makes a change from George's gas, I suppose. George has been letting off a little bit of gas today. So I'm going to go to the car park, have a little warm up on the trails, because this is a lovely place for trails. And then I will do 12 runs, all being well. That's about as much as I can handle at the moment. Right, I'm just going to dump this bin, everyone. Right, follow it round to the left, the first left. I'm just going to dump this bag over here. I'll catch you up, Jack, and we'll do the next quiz question. There you go, everyone. Have to tell him where to go. Andrea has been in here a few times, but I don't think she's done this loop. So there's a bin here, which I found recently when I was filming Super September with Mrs. O. So I just dropped that here. That's 5 bags then, everyone, which is better than a kick in the balls, I suppose. And we've got about 1 mile to go. So this is Stockley Park on a Saturday, nice and quiet. Look, it's a lovely actual area, Stockley Park. It's industrial, but it's really well maintained. Look, and then that takes you down to the canal, but we won't be doing that today, so we'll catch you further down. Right, they are about 150 yards in front of me, just out of sight. So Jack's busting to tell you his second quiz question. He was talking about it all week in Spain, telling us all these trivia facts. I said, what are you, the new Buster or something? Buster here, actually. Buster's on one of his famous drives to Amsterdam at the moment. And you would have seen some footage of me when we went to Scotland to Amsterdam recently on one of the Mayhem videos, which I hope you enjoyed. I added it to the end of the video. So as I said, yeah, I've got, just as a few things to tell you, I've got, so Super September, I've got 1 more to make, and they're all about 50 minutes on average. I'm trying to get in contact with Ross and Liz to go back up there, because Ross said there's a massive fly tipping spot, and I said, yeah, I'll come and help you do it, mate. So I said, I'll come and help you do it, mate. So I'm just looking. So we'll try and get back up to Ross and Liz's soon. It's not that far, actually. There's just something here I want to get, George. I just caught out the corner of my eye. Don't think I've ever walked down this trail. Done it now though, albeit brief. So on Super September, yeah, you'll see me and Mrs. Owen here again, and you'll see little baby George on a video soon, just at Los Angeles airport when I was over. Keep going. About 3/4 mile to go. So, Jack, as I'm filming at the moment, would you like to do question 2?
Yeah.
Say it specifically. Are you ready?
Yes. So,
question 2, everybody. Question 2. Pay attention.
What is the largest lake by surface area in England, Wales, and Scotland?
What is the largest lake by surface area in England, Wales, or Scotland?
England, Wales and Scotland.
And Scotland. I think he means Great Britain, in other words. That's Great Britain, Jack.
Each country, the largest lake in each of them.
Oh, the largest lake in each of them.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we better give them a bit of time then.
Yeah.
Remember, a lot of my viewers don't come from the UK, so that's a bit of a video nasty, that one, Jack. Do you know the answer?
That's a bonus question then.
All right, well, we'll save the bonus question. They're thinking at the moment.
There's a bonus question.
No bonus questions yet, or you'll get that up your trumpet.
Oh, right, okay, no
So
problem.
we'll give them until this call. I think we might just have to put them out their misery. For a laugh, I will say it's Lake. I wouldn't have a clue either, but I wouldn't have a Scooby. So I'll tell you what, let's put our viewers out of their misery on such a difficult question. Turn around and give us the answers, Jack. In England, it is Windermere. In Scotland, it is
By surface area, it's Loch Lomond.
Loch Lomond.
In actual volume, that's Loch Ness.
And then you said by surface area, though.
Yeah, by surface area. In Wales, it's a lake which I can't really pronounce, called Teand.
Lake Teand. That was a very difficult 3 questions there, Jack. I don't think many would have got more than one of them. I think we'll have to make it a bit easier, Jack, the last one, as the bonus one, all right? Otherwise, you'll get a kick up the arse. My viewers will be saying, who is that, Jack, giving us those sort of questions? That was £1 million question. No, I didn't even get a chance to phone a friend. It's so nice having them here. Although Andrea lives in the same country, she lives 300 miles away, so I don't see her much either. And George, well, this is only the second time I've seen him this year, although he did say he's coming over in October. Mrs O's going over there in September with Lauren. Lauren's finishing her drama group shortly, and Mrs O said, are you going? I said, no. I said, I'm not going. I said, if I've got to spend the rest of my life over here, I will make the most of my time here, I goes. You be like that then, she goes. Yeah, I said, have a lovely time. She said, I'm going for 3 weeks. I said, do you want to make it 4? She gave me a right hard time. She cut my hair too short the other week as well, I told her. I said, you've cut my hair too short. She's like, it will grow. I said, not my age. Not as quick as I want it to. Talking about holidays though, everyone. In 4 weeks today, probably whilst this video goes out, at some point whilst this video is going out, I'll be fishing on the 10th. Is it the 10th? No, the 13th. On the 13th of June, I'm going fishing for 2 weeks to France with my friend Dole. We're going 2 weeks at the same complex, but a different lake each week. So the first week we're fishing on one lake, and then the second week we're moving to another lake, and then 4 others are coming over from the UK for the second week. So it's just me and him on the first week, and then 6 of us on the second week on a different lake on the same complex. So that's something to look forward to. Just trying to make the most of the time I've got left here, ultimately trying to make the most of it. So we'll get Jack to do an easier quiz question for the 3rd one, and we'll try and fill up this 4th bag in the park. We've walked about just shy of 3 miles. We've just got over half a mile to go. It's a big old sheet of plastic for Stockley Park. This is bag 6, everyone. Getting filled. I've enjoyed my walk. Nice to be out with the children. Not really children anymore, but you know what I mean. It's just I'm an old fart. We're going to the theatre tonight, me, George and Mrs O. George said, Dad, what's on at Windsor? I said, well, there's this on. Oh, well, let's just go and watch it, he goes. He said, I love going to the theatre at Windsor. So I said, okay, fair enough, we shall go. So Mrs O's finishing work at 4, and then we're going to watch the cup final and then basically go up to Windsor tonight. And then in the week, when George has gone back and Andrea and Jack are going back to Cornwall in the morning, whilst me and George are going up to Wolves, they're going to be driving to Cornwall. And me, Lauren and Mrs O, just out of curiosity, got Dawley Road on the other side of that wall, which you've seen me litter pick quite a few times. I can't litter pick it at the moment because the plants are this high. You can't really safely walk down the road whilst litter picking it. I did it a couple of years ago, it was really dangerous. So I just said, there's no litter picking that top bit now until the council cut it all down, which is a good 8 weeks away. Dread to think what it'll look like after 8 weeks. The grass bit further down I'm still doing. I'm just cutting that to every 3 weeks at the moment though. It's not due until, well, when did I last do it? Oh, I only done it last week because I left the note for Chile, didn't I, saying, go on Barry. It already looks grubby. Only done it a week ago. 2 more weeks before I do that again. I'll leave Chile another note. I have to think of something witty to say. So, where was I? Oh yeah, Windsor. So we're going to Windsor tonight, and then me, Lauren and Mrs O are going to go and see this Michael Jackson film. Now my nephew over in the States said, it was brilliant. I've had a couple of other people see it and they say, one said it was mediocre and one said it was crap. So out of 3 reviews, it's managed to hit brilliant, crap and mediocre. So but Mrs O wants to see it. She went and saw the Michael Jackson show with Lauren and Buster last year. So she said, I want to see that one. I want to see that one. I was all right, Mrs O, we shall go. Where we go to the cinema now, we go to Staines, which is about 10 miles away. Staines upon Thames, to give it its official title now. And Lauren likes to get something there called Five Guys. The burgers are lovely. I've got to be honest, the burgers are lovely. A little bit pricey, but you're a long time dead. You're a long time dead. Right everyone, I'm just going to do my best to fill this 4th bag then. It's been a long walk, so how much of the footage I use I don't know, but I'll try and get sort of 35 minutes to 40 minutes out of it. It's taken us about an hour and a quarter to walk all the way round, so I should be able to get what I want out of it. And then that's another one that's buried in the ground, more of it in the ground than what there is on the surface. And then what I shall do is just fill up what I can, and then I'll meet you at the finish. And I'll just say now, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Oh, I do want to say one other thing actually before I go. Thank you for all the kind donations recently on Buy Me a Coffee and all that. So I broke a couple of hoops again actually, and I need to buy some new tongs. I want to get a couple of pairs because I'm planning to I've got a cunning plan when it comes to moving and leaving some stuff in the UK. So when I come back, I'll do a lot of litter picking in the UK and then broadcast it, you see. That's my cunning plan. So I want to buy a couple of pairs of spare tongs and whatnot. So thank you to everyone who's been kind to do that. I know times are tough at the moment. We're living in very tough economic times, so all those people who have given up a little bit of cash to donate to me, thank you very 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 much. I appreciate it. And as I said, it's gone to 90% of it's gone towards new litter picking equipment, and 10% of it's gone to my stomach eating a few apple turnovers, which Barbara Davis told me to do. Get some apple turnovers, so I did. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Trevor Litterpicks. And thank you to... his name slips my mind. He's over in the US. He's been very generous. I'll mention him at the end because his name will come to me by the end. So I'll catch you at the finish, everyone. I'll catch you at the finish. Well, just something to say to you, everybody.
Catch you on the next one.
You will be catching them in July in Los Angeles, but until then, I will sum up. Thank you very much, you blithering fools. Right, there we have it then, everyone. That was the 4th bag, and there were the 2 I done at the beginning. The wimps have got in the car. I'm just going to sum up here. The other person I was mentioning was Joseph Grasser. Thank you, Joseph, for all your kind donations as well. It's very kind of you. So just 6 bags today, everyone, but a walk with the family, which is never a bad thing. A walk with the dog as well, which is always a good thing. And just a video to sort of make up the numbers, but this now will be the first one after Mayhem. So the next one will be now the second one after Mayhem, which he's gonna say it's the first one, but now we know it's not. So thanks for joining me, everyone, and catch you on the next one.